So the second video is here to explain how we start an All Skills Academy event, and we have a video that helps illustrate our point.
Remember this? At least if you're new, you may not, but you'll get the picture. As soon as my hands come here, perfect, excellent, right on time. Oh, it's just like hitting. You gotta watch the picture. You gotta watch the hands. Okay. Caught it early again. We're 4 days in, right? For any of you that forgot, I'm Coach Raph. I was here on Monday. I'm going to be here today. You all remember Coach Chris and Coach Desi. You guys are ready to get on after it. We're going to get another day thing going. To fill you in on what you guys should expect for today, Coach Desi and Coach Chris already filled it in. We're going to start with a little bit of dodgeball for a warm-up. Then, after that, what we're going to do is we're going to get into some more infielding stuff. We're going to get into some catching and pitching and optional catching stuff. And then after that, we're going to hit again. And if there's time, we'll get another game in before lunch. We're going to throw a snack in between them before there. And then, of course, we're going to get to our Wiffle Ball World Series that we've been hearing a lot of awesome things about. So, as we're addressing everything, we just need to review real quick of just what's expected here. One of the things is that when Coach is done talking, you do what? Raise your hand and ask a question. Very good. What was the other thing? There were 4 things right there. That was one. So another one that had to do with the eyes. Yeah, Ethan. Very good. Eye contact shows that you're listening and learning. That. What was another one? Yeah. Give him a second. Give him a second. Anything about equipment?
Oh, respect the equipment.
Yeah, very good. Respect it. I said don't touch, but I like respect it. And then there was one more. What do we got?
Say yes, coach.
Yes, Coach. There you go. The acknowledgement, the confirmation, and all that. We understand that. Coach Andrews told me that all of you kids have done an awesome job doing that so far this week. And there's no other reason for us to continue with that. So, coaches, do we need to reiterate any of the rules for dodgeball? Anyone have any questions? Have Coach Chris here determine which 2 teams will happen. Coach Desi is about to help set up. If anybody would like to help Coach Desi, we'd love that. Great value community.
So the details that were included in this video is that this was day 4 of a 5-day camp, one of our week-long academies. And some of the things that were already shown in this video were pretty routine. There's 3 specific things that we want to point out in this video. Every academy is different, every group of kids is different, and every senior director is different. So how they present it could be different, but there's 3 big things that we want to point out here that we should follow. The first thing was the demonstration of the coach getting down on a knee to addressing the players. When you talk to them at the same eye level, it's actually a lot more engaging for them and it helps them pay more attention. The second thing was whatever type of cue that was done to actually grab their attention when starting. So in this example, I did the lining up of the hands, which directed all the kids to clap, which brought their attention. And once we have their attention, you can begin instruction. And the last part, which includes the expectations that the coach shares to the players, but what was more important was having the players repeat those expectations back to them. Shows confirmation that they were listening, and if anything that was missing, well, that gives a kid an opportunity to raise their hand and share with the group of exactly what is expected. Shows for good review, and it helps create buy-in so that you can move forward with the academy. Micromanaging our directors is not a very effective strategy, which is why we don't do that. But consistency is effective, especially when working with kids. Following these protocols of opening up a facility and beginning an All Skills Academy really goes a long way and contributes towards our structure. What I also like to make clear is that on one day or on week-long academy events, I actually like to be there and help. I'll sometimes even take on the role of introducing the camp to everyone and communicating these expectations. It kind of creates as a good introduction for all the other coaches. So some of these things on the first day, I'm actually going to be demonstrating, but it is important for all of us to know that in situations where people need to step up or in other days where I'm not going to be there, senior directors will be comfortable enough to continue the camp for what was laid out. Now we're going to move on to preferred and recommended teaching practices.